So if y'all don't know who Keshad Johnson is by now, then you must be living under a rock, because I've been talking about him for over a month. I told y'all he was PJ Tucker with Derrick Jones Jr. athleticism. I told y'all to buy all the Keshad stock, and sure enough, 3 games into Summer League, he has been absolutely balling. Now, their last game was a win versus the Lakers, and I made a post-game reaction video. And I noticed that I was so excited about Keshad that I kept saying, oh, he's awesome, he's great, he's Heat culture. But I didn't actually do a great job breaking down what he did in that game and why I think he's a perfect fit in this Heat system, because I was so hype. And I still am hype, but I wanted to make this video to kind of go through his highlights and show you why I truly think he's a special player. So we're going to go through some film from the last game. I'm going to get in my Eric Spoelstra bag circa the early 90s, and we're going to kind of break down what happened. Now, hopefully I don't get demonetized, because sometimes that happens when I show highlights. But if y'all could like the video and subscribe for me, then I don't care if I get paid for this video. Anyways, I want to start with this first play right here where Keshad is playing perimeter on-ball defense, which already shows his versatility because we know he's a great shot blocker. So he's not like Rudy Gobert. Yeah, that guy's a good shot blocker. But if he's 3 feet outside the paint, that bum is completely worthless. So you see Keshad out here on the perimeter, and he has active hands. The one thing they teach you in any basic basketball camp is when you're playing on-ball defense, you want to keep one hand up high to kind of block the vision, get in the offensive player space, and you want to keep one hand low so you can strip the ball if the offensive player brings the ball down there, tries to do a rip through, something along those lines. So you love to see that from Keshad because he has active hands. It shows hustle, it shows heart, it shows energy. And being that he is 6'6" with a massive wingspan, obviously active hands just makes it that more difficult for the offensive player. So we'll go forward a little bit here. You see Keshad not biting on any of these fakes. He's staying in front of his man. His man gets very little space, does not even blow past Keshad. Keshad is still between the offensive player and the rim. And look when they jump. They jump almost at exactly the same time. Matter of fact, Keshad still has 1 foot on the ground. And as a defensive player, if you can block shots jumping after the offensive player jumps, that is an incredible skill to have for block shocking. I just said block shocking? That's an incredible skill to have for shot blocking. Think about it. If you're jumping as a defender before the offensive player jumps, well, now you're susceptible to fall for pump fakes, a la the old D Wade pump fake. You want to stay on your feet until the offensive player leaves his feet. And that is exactly what Keshad did right here. So you see he has 1 foot on the ground, eventually gets both in the air, and has great timing to get all ball, sends it backwards. And then when his guy gets the offensive rebound, Keshad stays with him. Here's the active hands again. One hand up high, the other hand down low, and has incredible timing to get a second block. All ball this time, and obviously they forced the miss. The Lakers big man gets the rebound. Keep in mind, a guy that is much bigger than Keshad Johnson, but where's Keshad? He's right there. He's ready to make another play on the offensive glass. He didn't lose his energy or lose his focus after getting those 2 blocks. He's ready, so as soon as the ball is missed, who's the first guy up there in the air? It's Keshad Johnson. He's able to get that rebound and immediately hand it to the point guard. That is an exceptional series of defense by Keshad Johnson. All right, moving on to this next play here. You see Keshad spotting up in the corner over here. And what does he do? He's looking not only at the ball, but he's looking at his man. He sees his man is ball watching. So what does a smart basketball player do when your defender is ball watching? Well, you do exactly what Keshad did. He cut back door to time it up perfectly. So as soon as the ball handler finished his spin, look where Keshad's at. Right in the dunker spot, right there to catch the clean pass, has the presence of mind to throw in a pump fake, throw the defense off guard a little bit, and then watch how he hangs in the air for the and one. This is just very high offensive IQ from Keshad Johnson. Things that look, simple and basic, but this is not something that you can take for granted right here. Again, the pump fake to throw the defense off, and look how he hangs in the air. I really love Dalton Connect. People told me I was crazy because he's small and soft and not strong at all. You see that here because Keshad Johnson absolutely babies him and finishes with the flex. That's that Heat culture right there, man. You love the energy from him. Once again, backdoor, great pump fake, hangs in the air, and a tough finish as Cole Swider jerks off an imaginary ghost right there. This time, Keshad Johnson roaming backdoor, sees the shot go up. And this is something that I think I do a good job at. It's called boxing out. But in pickup basketball, not a lot of people do it, and it's frustrating. But what you want to do when the shot goes up, or when your teammate puts a shot up, the first thing you want to do is not look for the ball. You want to look for the closest defender in the area and put a body on them. Watch Keshad Johnson in this area right here. The first thing he does is you already see his body leaning to go into number 4. I think that's Connect. Yeah, Connect 4. Forgot that's his nickname. Kind of lame, if I'm being honest with you. Goes right into Dalton Connect, seals him off completely. There is no way that Dalton Connect can get this rebound right here. And Keshad Johnson has the great jump. Jumps to the left on this side while boxing out. Just a hell of an athletic play, and has the quick second jump to go up right away for the putback, and has the soft touch there. Doesn't even need the backboard. Again, another thing that a lot of people take for granted there. Shot goes up, immediate box out, and goes up right away over 3 defenders. That is pure strength. That is pure athleticism. So it's great seeing all of those things on display at the same time for Keshad. You see in this next play here, we have Keshad spotting up in the corner. There's the drive by the guard out to Keshad, who does a move, a little bit of a hesitation move to get the defense to run out at him completely, and does a nice drive there. Again, bobbles the ball, but still has the presence of mind to raise up and go right into a fadeaway. Beautiful form. Guys, look at the height. Look at the vertical on this shot. There is not many players in the league that can block this shot right here when you get this kind of vertical on your jump shot. Excellent form, and just straight up cashes it. Once again, look how he catches the ball at the right wing right here. Does a little hesitation. The defense right here. The defense set his feet. This defender's feet are way too wide right now. I know you're supposed to get low, but you cannot have a quick reaction time when your feet are as spread out as number 37 on the Lakers is right here. Keshad recognizes that and is able to blow past him with the left-handed dribble because he's going left. Another thing a lot of people might take for granted, does bobble the ball a little bit while splitting the double team, but again recovers beautifully and goes right into a fadeaway with great vertical and cashes it. This is good stuff, guys. I might sound like I'm glazing like crazy now, but you see what I'm saying? This is what I saw when the Heat signed this guy to a two-way. This time, this actually was right after Keshad Johnson missed the 3. It's not in this specific clip right here, but he missed the shot. He didn't pout. He didn't sit there and complain to the ref. He sprints back on defense. Look how much space right now is between the offensive player right here and Keshad Johnson right here. He's sprinting his ass off to recover in time and has excellent timing on this block. This time, he does jump before the offensive player, because the offensive player did a pump fake there. But when you're this athletic, it doesn't matter. Oh, look how far back he puts his arm just to time it up perfectly and swats that out of bounds. Again, this is the kind of hustle that you love to see in the Heat culture, guy. Look, he does fall for the pump fake, but even then, he's still athletic that he can recover for the block. That's wild. That is wild stuff right there, y'all. Excellent timing. He might have blocked that with his wrist. He was up so high. Look at that. Ooh. I'm jealous. I wish I could do that. This time again, you have Keshad Johnson right here, kind of in between the corner and the right wing, and he sneaks up high as he's giving Zion Poole some space to drive here. This is pretty good spacing on the Heat's part. Obviously, you got the big man rolling in here while Poolin's trying to drive, so that part's not great, but I do like seeing, Caleb Daniels over here, Keshad Johnson over here, and what Keshad does is he saw that he was sitting right here, waiting for, Zion Poolin to make a move, and once again, his defender is not looking at Keshad. So Keshad slides up here, so his man is completely out of position now. And I saw Matty Dub's breakdown, and he kind of showed me this, which is very true. Look how when Zion Poolin makes the pass, the Lakers defender here, number 27, jumps thinking that Keshad Johnson is still over here to the right side. But instead, Keshad's kind of migrated more towards the top of that key, and that's great off-ball movement by Keshad. Something that people take for granted. I'm going to say it all video because you could see this kid has great offensive IQ to slide up here, and that's how he's able to get so wide open, sets his feet, squares up beautifully. The toes are pointed towards the rim. Those are all things you want to see in a jump shot here. Raises up. It's a little bit of a bang bang. It's not the most fluid jump shot I've ever seen yet. You could kind of see how he pauses it right at the top, right up here for just a half a second. Really, what the best shooters do is they'll make that whole motion look a little bit more fluid. I know I'm not the guy to talk because they say I got a catapult when I shoot, even though I'm wet. Don't get it twisted. I got the strap myself. But still, what you love to see, although it is not super fluid, he has excellent vertical on the shot again and just great follow through. You see the guide hand here looks straight, and the follow through is crispy as well for Keshad. Holds that thing down, and look how much he jumps forward too. When he started the shot, he was all the way here, maybe 4 inches behind the 3-point line, and you want to see a guy jump forward as well. Holds the follow through. Excellent shot for Keshad Johnson as he blows a kiss. I love the energy, man. So on this next play here, we have Keshad once again guarding the perimeter very well. Immediately, as soon as his guy catches the ball, he has the quick first step to pressure the ball. Doesn't fall too much for the jab step, does a little bit. You can see right here, but look how quickly he recovers to once again stay in front of his man. Now, he's kind of in between his man and the hoop. Not exactly, is riding his shoulder a little bit, but has the athleticism to raise up quick. And look again when he jumps. His defender's in the air. Keshad Johnson is still on the floor. This is his foot right here. And he's fast enough to jump recover and meets him right at the rim for the incredible block. And he doesn't lose focus. That's the most incredible thing. He might have been out of bounds here when he touched this ball. Truthfully, he did not establish position inside fully, so this should have been out of bounds on the Heat. But look at the activeness by Keshad Johnson. Blocks the shot, and his head never looks away from the ball. Look at his head. As he's landing, he is tracking the ball, grabs it, starts the fast break, and look at this beautiful dime to Caleb Daniels, who finishes with the layup. You talk about turning defense into offense. That is how you get easy points. The Heat were a terrible fast break team last year. So getting a guy like this that could get you these kind of stops and lead the break with beautiful bounce passes like this, that is something to be really excited for Heat fans. And in this next play right here, Zion Poulin drops the hell out of Bronny James, goes up for the shot. Keshad's at the 3-point line. And as soon as that ball is released from Poulin's hands, Keshad sprints into the paint, sees that he doesn't need to jump just yet. He has his man here fighting for the rebound with the Lakers big. But once you get that miss, Keshad is active, jumps up higher than everyone to get that rebound, gets smacked by the Lakers big man this time. This is not skinny little Dalton Connect. This is the Lakers big man, gets slapped across the arm and hangs in the air for the dunk. He throws it in there because he is so high. This is pure athleticism, and you could see how much he wants this. You could see he has the Heat culture. Look how high he jumps to get over the big man, the quick active second jump, and the strength. This is a true athlete, guys, with high IQ on the defensive and offensive end. We're in the third quarter now. Keshad Johnson bringing the ball down the court. He's surveying the floor, gets the ball to his guard, Alondes Williams, and he doesn't just sit there. He makes a play immediately, passes the ball, helps out Alondes by setting the off-ball screen, and executes this pick and roll to perfection. And I did notice this part from Brady Hawk, I think, or maybe it was Matty Dubs, but they talked about how he points up. He wanted the lob. That's how athletic he is. So him and Alondes and the rest of the guys on the Heat kind of got to get used to that athleticism, I suppose. But again, the thing that you love to see here is when he makes a nice read to give the ball to his point guard, he doesn't sit there. Great basketball players are always moving on the basketball court, and he has the presence of mind to set the screen, set so it's not a moving screen, roll, and then is able to catch the great dump off from Alondes and goes up very strong for the dunk there. Not one of those soft layups. He wants to finish in the paint with his physicality, and that's just another great play by Keshad. This time, there's only 6 seconds on the shot clock. You see Keshad Johnson up here and sets a great screen to try to get Caleb Daniels open, but when nothing is there, he receives the inbounds pass, notices that he has a mismatch, and obviously the shot clock is winding down, and just pulls out the Kobe fadeaway, and look how much higher he gets on the shot. Dalton Connect is also 6'6". I know he's not very strong, but he's still not super short. But because Keshad has that kind of vertical, look how high his foot is off the ground. Look how much higher the ball is than Dalton Connect's hand. He rises up beautifully, fades away on it. Great follow through once again, and just straight cash. Is this a reliable thing that Keshad Johnson could do? I don't know, but I'll tell you this. It looks smooth, y'all. I'll tell you that. Now we're in the fourth quarter. Alondes Williams is going to work as we have Keshad spotting up in that corner where he's very capable. That's why I had all these PJ Tucker comparisons. So you love to see that from him. But once again, he's looking at the ball. He's looking at his defender right here. The defender has no idea where Keshad Johnson's at. So what does Keshad do? Slips back door, and another great pass by Alondes Williams. And He might have not had to do this, but puts a little flair on it with the reverse. That looked so easy for Keshad Johnson. And this is what I talk about when I say great basketball players are always moving. He's not sitting in the corner. He notices his man is sleeping. And that's when you get the great pass from Alondas and a beautiful finish by Keshad. And this is late in the fourth quarter now, where the Heat went on their 12-0 run, really put the clamps on the Lakers. You see the Heat are down 2. Keshad Johnson guarding the inbounds, active hands out to the side, and still is able to get them up in time to intercept this pass. Jumps super high in the air, looks for the ball immediately, and that's why he's ready to get that ball to immediately start the fast break. Great pass right there to Josh Christopher, who finishes with the slam. Defense to offense, I cannot understate the importance of being able to do this. This is how you run a fast break, Miami Heat. This is how you generate easy buckets, and that's tough to do, to intercept the pass off the inbounds. That's good stuff right there. So that's pretty much the end of this breakdown. I hope I did a good job portraying what was going on. I know I'm not quite Brady Hawk. Well, in my parody video, I was. If y'all didn't see my 5,000 subscriber special, I basically made a video called Miami Heat Content Creators Be Like, and did a parody of all your favorite creators. And Baby Hawk, that's a funny nickname because Brady Hawk was in there, and I did the baby face filter, hence Baby Hawk. A little Freudian slip there, I guess, but funny pun nonetheless. But regardless, go check that video out if you haven't yet. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe because I do greatly appreciate all the support. That being said, I'll see y'all with the next video. So peace out.
Look, pull up in your city tryna get that dead face. Do it on my own, I don't need no dead weight. Had to kill him off, yeah, I need a head space. You know this homegrown bitch don't offend me.